Hundreds of families are unable to afford the basics for their kids, and kids charity Variety says for some that means missing out on a warm bed to sleep in. That's increasing the risk of serious illness or hospitalisation among children. But as Corazon Miller reports, there is a way to help.
Out with the old and in with the new. Now every child in this West Auckland home will have a warm and comfy bed just as the coldest months set in, thanks to Charity Variety's annual appeal.
Very, very happy, very emotional because, we don't expect things like this, but,
Till now, her son slept on these thin foam mattresses, and at times the whole family huddled together here.
For comfort and warmth, that's pretty much why we're all together on the floor with the mattresses, just like marae style.
And they aren't the only ones.
This is happening up and down the country, and it is an everywhere problem. There just isn't enough money to afford to pay the rent, and everything gets a bit squeezed.
Standards have been improving. About a decade on from the establishment of the Healthy Homes Initiative, 10,000 fewer people are hospitalised each year from illnesses caused by cold, damp homes. But finding a warm home they can also afford to keep warm is still a struggle for many. How much do you guys have left over at the end of the week once you've paid all your bills?
Could be lucky to be $60, but that's being stretched out to make sure that we still got power on Monday.
41% of caregivers said that they don't have enough beds and bedding to keep their children warm in winter. So we know the problem is huge. The magnitude is just growing.
And that increases the risk of children getting sick, being absent from school, which in turn costs parents vital work hours.
The children who are sleeping on the floor will be cold, they'll be more exposed to mould and pollutants, they're quite likely to be hospitalised. It impacts everybody's mental health and confidence.
The generosity of those able to give is making a difference.
To put a smile on somebody's face,
It's very cool.
that's our main job.
Helping hundreds of families, even as so much more is needed. Corazon Miller, One News.